I've been lucky enough to co-teach several times in my biology teaching, and at least 2 or 3 of the times I've co-taught have been with folks who were graduate students who were very interested in teaching and wanted to get some experience and mentorship in that area. Other times I co-teach with colleagues of mine, and I love it in all of those cases. And I think the value for me is seeing how other people, with their different points of view, see what's going on in the classroom and how they are so interested to incorporate their ideas about how we can address the topics and how we can create structure in the classroom to support student learning. So every time I co-teach, I learn so much from the person that I am co-teaching with. As a very experienced teacher, every time I have the opportunity to co-teach, I jump at it still. And I think the value of seeing other folks in the way they teach, the different kinds of approaches they use, which may not ever be approaches that I would use, but seeing people and the ways they find to be authentic in the classroom and to create a learning environment that's authentic for themselves, and the way they address the discipline is really valuable. I learn a ton from other people, and I also really value having somebody that I can talk about teaching and learning with in the context of that class. I think there's an element of teaching that's present in pretty much every kind of work that everyone does. And I think some of the skills that you develop in a co-teaching situation are centered around communication. So communication with the teaching mentor, communication with the students, and sort of sometimes being a bridge between the students and the teaching mentor. Students will react in different ways, and it's important to sort of share that. It's important to be able to work toward a shared goal, even though you come at the situation from often very different points of view. And I also think that co-teaching builds your ability to make quick course corrections when you get information that suggests that maybe you need to do that. And I think those skills lend themselves, again, to any kind of a workplace you might find yourself in. Yeah, I think it can be kind of nerve-wracking to think about co-teaching with somebody who has a fair amount of experience, especially maybe if you don't. But I think it's really important to remember that the person who is the teaching mentor can get so much out of this experience and relationship. You can bring in new ideas and new approaches and new ways of seeing what's going on that are really valuable to that experienced mentor.